2017, members of the Squatch Trackers Defense Squad, or S.T.D.S, completed 2 episodes of a show for American Planet. This is one of them. This is Squatch Trackers.
Hi, I'm AJ Brantley, founder of Squatch Trackers Defense Squad. Spent over $7 million of my own money mastering the art and science of tracking, capturing, and ultimately displaying, either through entertainment or stuffed, however he wants to do it, the legendary Sasquatch.
So what's this guy's name again, AJ?
Yeah, so our witness name was Cyrus T. He wanted to protect his anonymity, so we're referring to him just as Cyrus T.
You talking about Cyrus Turlington?
Yeah, I think I've met him before. He's a drifter?
He's kind of a man about town.
Alright.
He lives near a bodega where I get my newspaper.
So it's pretty squatchy around here, huh?
Anyway, he had some experience some activity out in this location that we're going to today.
Well, good, because he owes me $20. So,
Cyrus does?
yeah.
But it is Cyrus Turlington?
Cyrus Turlington. Been looking for that son of a bitch for about a week.
Well, he owes you money, right?
Yeah.
You're talking about Cyrus, is it Turlington, right? Is that T-U-R?
Yeah.
T-U-R. Yeah.
T-U-R-L-I-N-G.
Yeah.
Well, we'll just call him Cyrus T when we interview him. Bigfoot waits for no one, boys.
We're going to find Bigfoot dead or alive. I guarantee it.
I wrote the book on Sasquatch language, Sasquation.
I'm a world champion caller. I'm a spiritual guide.
What did the Squatch take? And why? The S.T.D.S arrive at Carson National Forest with their trusty mission control RV, nicknamed BFO Squatch Wagon.
You know, those other shows, they never actually find Bigfoot. And I'm just sick of the lies. You know, by the end of this series, we're going to find Bigfoot dead or alive. I guarantee it. Anyway, we're supposed to meet in here. I'm beginning to think, actually, that this might not be the main parking lot.
All right. Yeah.
We might actually be in the wrong.
I've made that error before. Warren Storkly. I go by Stork. My friends call me Stork. Came about in middle school. My PE teacher referred to me as Storkly, and then some people started referring to me as Dorkly, and then they turned it into Dork. It's the first parking lot, but not necessarily the main parking lot.
Right, and then there's another parking lot down.
I'm not that good with directions.
I'd say about a quarter mile down to the left, there's the main.
Oh, wait a minute. Are we?
My name is Angus P. Fruffingtan. I am a linguist, a specialist. AJ called all of us, put the group together. I wrote the book on it. It's called Sasquation. It's out of print now, but you can look online, maybe find it in eBay or something.
Anyway,
You're usually right about
he encountered a Squatch on a hiking trail out here a few weeks ago, and that's what we're out to investigate now.
Yeah, there's been several sightings out.
It's known to be
There's
pretty
a tremendous.
squatchy.
It's a very squatchy area. It's probably the squatchiest area in the San Gabriel Mountains.
I listened to every known recording of Sasquatch, and I put vowels and nouns together, and I came up with an entire language. Had to fill in a lot of gaps. It's mostly gaps. Do you think you can get some knocks off today?
Oh yeah.
All right.
I'll get some
good
calls.
reverberation probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could tell right now.
So we'll check it out.
Cyrus might be
way
waiting
out
for
there.
us. We better get down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I sense he is.
The S.T.D.S spread out to meet Cyrus T, who not only witnessed a Bigfoot, but had something astonishing and unprecedented happen to him during the encounter.
So Cyrus also said there was some garbage strewn about.
Garbage.
A little bit of garbage.
Yeah.
Could be, could have been a squatch.
The way he described it was the type of refuse when a raccoon goes through a garbage can.
I'm a world champion caller. I'm runner-up knocker for 3 years in a row. I've been trying to really working on my knocks. They're pretty nuanced. A lot of people just think, oh yeah, it's just a guy banging a stick on a freaking tree, but that's not what it is. There's an art form to it.
So, oh, this might be the guy.
Yeah, I think this is our guy right here. Is that him?
I think, yeah, that's him.
What is he doing? Why is he in the bushes?
Let's talk to him, boys.
I don't know if I trust this person.
Cyrus? My name is Zanzibar. I'm a
spiritual guide, mystic, healer. I'm here with the team from all parts of the world where I'm really from.
Iris. Oh. Okay. JJ. What's up? From the bodega.
S.T.D.S.
What's up? All right. So, you had some activity.
Fucking Sasquatch stole my backpack.
It was big.
He stole your backpack.
Fucking huge, man.
Stole your
Stole my
backpack.
backpack.
You saw him walk off with a backpack. Because this is one of the first incidents we've had of theft, actually.
pretty
That's
unusual.
where they
Back
tend to
here.
have.
Right.
Yeah, but I had all my shit in there. I'm talking about my shit.
We can't guarantee the backpack.
But I had my shit in there.
I know, but
You know what I mean?
listen, we can't guarantee.
You know what I'm saying?
We're here for Bigfoot, not a backpack.
No, but I'm just fucking
Maybe.
Yeah, we really just can't guarantee the backpack.
Dude, I had my
Bottom
shit
line.
in there, AJ.
Yeah, I
my
understand.
shit in
I understand.
No, do you understand? No, my
Hey,
shit,
listen,
man.
by the way, we need to talk about that thing we talked about.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, maybe
Yeah.
later we can
You had
discuss
some
it.
stuff coming in.
Most of that shit was in the back.
I was in the back.
Fucking Sasquatch out there, fucking man. Sasquatch getting high. Dude.
Now, how close were you to the Sasquatch when he walked off with your backpack?
Right over where that tree is?
Okay. So somewhere between 3 and 30 feet.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, it could be like,
And at that
could be
distance,
right here.
At that distance, you couldn't mistake him for a bear.
But I'm here to help the team find the Sasquatch and, like AJ said, stop it or kill it.
So you use intuition or telepathic powers?
All of that, yeah.
Can you meld with Cyrus?
May I touch your face?
Okay. We're here to help.
So he's going to access your memories. It's going to help us in tracking the Sasquatch.
Okay. It's going to help us find them.
You know, I don't know about the backpack.
Yeah, but the backpack we can't
We'll
guarantee.
try, but you
But
can't
we
make
will
any
find
promises.
Bigfoot.
just don't caress it.
All right. No. Easy.
Just relax.
Man.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Backpack. It's a blue backpack. There's clothing in it. 26 cents and change. And where's it now?
Dude.
God, we're so close.
That was trippy, man, because I felt something when you touched me, when that guy touched me.
We're gonna have to search. We're gonna have to cordon off this area. We're gonna definitely have to do like at least 5 quadrants today, guys.
We're going to prove that there is a Bigfoot,
Yeah.
which is our #1 goal, always has been.
Guaranteed.
Secondary goal, we're going to recover the backpack.
The fucking take Sasquatch down, man. I don't want to start no shit with Sasquatch.
Hey, easy,
Like,
man.
Sasquatch
Take
took
it
my
easy.
shit.
What's the closest you've come to a Bigfoot in person?
5.5 feet.
So I got my anti-squatch gloves. In case you run across a squatch, I don't want to use it. But if it comes down to between me and him, I may have to. Radio, crank, sustenance. This is some tracking equipment. Of course, you got your rations. You don't know how long it's going to be out there.
We're going to be out as long as it takes, so this is going to be one of the most difficult, one of the most extreme squatch hunts that we've ever been on.
Dead or alive?
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that. But we'll do what we have to do,
Well, I mean,
as we always do. You mean the squatch?
Yeah, the squatch.
Yeah,
I'm saying,
right. Yeah,
right.
sure.
Because for biology purposes, you might need it.
Yeah, it's dead's probably just as good.
You never know. You might need a. You might need a
I mean,
sample.
we're not trying to kill a Sasquatch.
These 3 sticks here, these have actually been touched by a squatch. And
Those are squatch sticks.
absolutely,
That's verified.
absolutely.
Wow.
Check it out with this.
Okay.
What I do, what I was taught, you take these, you drop them. Okay.
Is it usually done on a parking lot?
Reading from right to left.
So it's not like Hebrew.
No.
I mean,
Well,
like Hebrew.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, but you're looking at it from your angle.
Yeah.
So we should be. Yeah.
So yeah,
over
we should
here.
be reading it from here.
Well, I think we're all getting a different reading. Oh.
Well,
Oh.
right. See,
Oh. Oh. Okay.
what I'm saying is we're here.
Right.
This represents us here.
The space where there's nothing.
Right. This is the
So
past.
we're the nothing.
Right, and this is the future, and this means we are going to be seen as Squatch. Absolutely.
So this means unequivocally that we are moving into the future.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Science says that's what's going to happen.
Only hours into their journey, the S.T.D. strikes Squatch gold.
Wait! He's around. Definitely around.
Are you getting a reading?
Yes, I'm feeling it.
You're sensing
Definitely.
All right, everybody, keep your head on a swivel. We got Squatch activity.
Got you.
Oh, hold on, everybody. We got prints.
Wow.
Told you.
Back off.
I
Back
told
off.
you.
Look.
Oh, man.
Back off.
We got a print here.
Yeah, you can see it tracks
Here,
all
look
the
at
way.
this print out here.
Look at that. Look at the size.
Look at the size of this.
Oh, look at the gap between steps too. It's huge.
As you're seeing.
What do you think this is? Angus, do you have the tape measure?
No, I didn't bring. I'm sorry.
Angus, get the plaster kit. We need the.
Get the plaster and the tape measure.
All right, I will. But first, let's do a guesstimation.
Well, you don't have it?
No, let's just do a guesstimation on that right there. That's at least a 16, 17. That's got to be at least a 400-pound squatch.
Probably about 450, 500 pounds.
I think you're looking at a 9-foot, 450-pound squat.
You think he or she could have been carrying another load, like another?
It's possible.
Are you saying this could have been a female squatch?
Could have been.
Could have been
Pregnant.
It's even possible that she was menstruating at the time she came through this track.
I thought I saw some
if you
red
look at the way,
spots on the way. Yeah, maybe you can post this on social media too.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's a good shot of the book,
It's a good shot of the book.
Oh wow, yeah.
Got it.
That's at least 12 inches. That's like 17, 18 inches.
Yeah. So at least a 9-foot squatch.
It seems like a pretty good place to do some knocks.
Do some knocks here. Oh, that's good. Wait, listen. Get another one. That should not.
Did you hear that? Did you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Did you hear that? We just found a series of footprints of a very large, possibly aggressive squatch, conceivably menstruating. We did some knocks, and we heard a distinct, possible repeat echo response, which we believe is a squatch communicating to us, possibly to confess to stealing the backpack. We don't know at this point, but we're going to pursue the evidence where it takes us. What do you see down there, Angus?
Possible tracks down here.
Down on the far bank?
Yeah.
Can you get to that?
I really don't want to go over there right now, so maybe we'll see.
Well, it's
later.
only a couple inches deep.
Well, I never really learned.
Yeah,
to
go
swim.
on. Check it out. You can do it.
I'm not that strong a swimmer.
Yeah, I don't think swimming's going to come into play. It's literally like an inch deep. I mean, that said, you're not going to want to fall.
Maybe put your book down.
Yeah. Can you see what direction it's going?
Definitely this way.
All right, so we know our squatch came through here. They came on this bank, crossed this stream to that bank, and then proceeded on up there. So what we can do, since there's a bridge up ahead, we can cut around and cut them off.
Yeah.
We can get ahead of these squatches.
Right.
If it's
Because squatches aren't intelligent enough to understand how to use a bridge,
No.
as far as we know.
No.
Well, what does it say in your book?
the book is only language. It's not about like what you call them.
But don't they have a word for what they call themselves?
Look, AJ, it's just a language. It's not like the history of them.
All right.
I was curious.
I thought it might be in the book. I
mean,
I guess I'm a jerk for asking.
Makes sense
So, all right,
for
let's
us.
just go after
You're a
the
jerk for
squad.
other reasons. Okay.
Let's just go after the squad.
That's right. You, man.
Whatever. Bad. Come on, guys. Just stay focused on the path. Find your own fucking squatch. How about that? How about it, Angus?
Maybe I will. I'll write a book about that. He'll cool down. That happens all the time. That's fine.
oh, I forgot my pack.
Let's just get a snack. He's just a little hot under the collar. See, he's coming back already. You over it now, big baby?
Probably coming back for this.
Oh yeah.
It's a pretty sweet knocking.
It's all good.
Squatching is a tense endeavor, but the rewards can indeed be sweet.
This is an incredibly exciting find. We have discovered a whole series of Sasquatch Logic. If you look here, this is the entrance to a Sasquatch Lodge. Based on the size of this lodge, we estimate 3, possibly 4 fully grown Squatches could live in this lodge. We also see lodges in the distance.
I count a total of 12 lodges.
This is a whole city of lodges. Now, we discovered something else, and this is remarkable. We've actually discovered Sasquatch tools. This is a Sasquatch hand axe. What this is used for is to strip the bark off of trees, just like this. This provides them a surface to use for knocks.
Obvious knocking stick right there. Yeah.
This is a doorbell for this lodge. This is how the Squatches communicate with each other over vast distances and let people know you've got a visitor.
AJ, are you going to crawl in there? Get a good lead?
Yeah. Let's check it out. Do you have that flashlight?
Yeah.
Angus? Where's the flashlight?
I got a headlamp.
You're supposed to bring...
I'm sorry, I forgot.
You carry the supplies. I don't know why this
I'm
is...
sorry, guys.
You know, flashlight.
No plaster.
Tape measure.
No plaster.
Tape measure.
Tape measure. I mean, this is basic stuff.
You want the headlamp?
I don't know. I don't even know why you take it out of your bag, ever. It should just stay in the bag.
I feel bad enough as it is,
Just
all
stay in
right?
the bag. I mean, you never forget your book.
The book is always with you.
You never forget the book.
I need that book.
But
That's
if
Sasquation.
I
What
need
if
a
I need to
goddamn
talk to
flashlight
him?
right now.
All right.
Headlamp?
Thank you.
Make sure you get really deep in there. See any droppings?
Oh, there's droppings. So we've got some scat. Oh,
Look at the camera.
oh, that's pungent.
You smell any pheromones?
A stunning discovery. This is the second lodge city that we've discovered, also abandoned. If you look over there, we have some enormous lodges. We estimate that
Look at that.
to be a 10 Squatch lodge, maybe the largest that we've ever seen. Certainly the largest outside of British Columbia.
Yeah.
It's the largest
Sure.
that we've ever heard of. So we're going to go ahead and cross. Look at that. Look, it's summer evening.
Shh, 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 shh.
Did you hear that?
Ah!
All we can do is continue. What I say, I think the best thing is to go off the path into that desolate mountain region that people tend to avoid because that's where the Squatches are going to be.
And look, we need to be prepared to stay there as long as it takes, guys.
Yeah.
If it's
We're
like a
talking
week
weeks,
or a
months.
couple weeks,
We got to
I'm
live
not
off
kidding.
the land. You know,
Yeah.
we're well supplied. We're well trained.
we got to go like
We speak the language.
Clive and Bundy style on this and just stay there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So let's gather our gear and let's get our gear together. Hit the hills. Let's do it.
Energized by their monumental discovery, the brave and stubborn S.T.D.s continue their historic search. Moving in concentric circles, the team attempts to stay hot on the heels of the ever-elusive Bigfoot.
We know we're getting close to the Sasquatches. We found yet another footprint. Xander is going to use his proprietary technology to see if he can get a fix on the Squatch's current location.
Okay.
Using both state-of-the-art science and old-school trapping methods, the S.T.D.s get closer to the ultimate prize. It's well known that Bigfoots love beef sticks.
There.
Look at it. Yeah.
It's definitely bipedal.
Right.
He's walking on two legs.
The toes, absolutely. That's exactly what my instrument
And that's
said.
what your
Look at it
instrument
right there.
said.
You see it?
To the water.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he stepped into this low area and then stepped up out of it.
Absolutely.
I got to think he's definitely in the hills over here. So we're
Continued off
closing
to
in.
those hills.
Yeah.
That's a good knock. Good knock, Stork.
So there's several different kinds of calls. There's the whoop, which is just a general hello. A howl, like I need you now, or you're screaming, howling. And I don't claim to be an expert on the language, although there is one.
Kula.
Kula, kula,
Kula.
kula,
Kula.
kula,
Kula.
kula.
No, but louder.
Kula! Kula!
I heard it.
Hey, AJ, we're gonna. I mean, we've been searching all day. I mean, I haven't seen them yet. So, like, you promised that we're gonna actually get some squawks today.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do a low key howl. You ready?
Yeah.
There's the chirp. That one's kind of like when you don't want other people to know. The Sasquatch is like, hey, somebody's around. They do one of these. The gliding eagle, which is what this is kind of my signature call.
Okay.
Where I take it from a whoop to a chirp to a howl. And it goes like this. You ready?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what expedition you're on, but we've just heard 2 hoots and a knock.
And the prince.
And the prince.
Yeah, I got it.
In addition to all these lodges. Yeah. Here, here, here. We found the bark skinning tool.
Yeah.
We found the bone.
So this should be teeming with Sasquatch.
I mean,
It is teeming with Sasquatch.
You can make an argument that that is the biggest Sasquatch lodge in North America.
You can definitely make that
That's the
argument.
biggest one I've ever seen.
That's the biggest one
Easily.
I've ever seen.
It's,
So-
like a duplex.
I mean,
Yeah.
we know the Squatches are here, but as you know, in your research, you know, if Squatch doesn't want to be found, he's hard to find.
Yeah.
He can make himself hard to find, and right now what we've got is a whole colony of Squatches that know we're out here looking for them.
I studied the language for years, decades actually, and I got the nouns and the verbs together from all known recordings of Sasquatch, and I put it together. It's the whole alphabet, sounds, and words. And if we ever run into them, we might be able to actually communicate with the Sasquatch, which would be amazing.
And what happens if you can't communicate with the Sasquatch?
Well, look, if he doesn't want to come with us, we can play that. We can play that way too. I don't want to use it, but if I have to, I will. If it's just me and him and the Squatch bearing down on me, you better bet this bad boy's coming out.
That'd be pretty specific skill. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not feeling too good.
I don't feel good.
I don't even know where the hell we are anymore.
Yeah, this doesn't look familiar, AJ.
Got any of that water, Angus?
And the map.
And the compass.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
You didn't bring water, or the map, or a compass.
No, but I got my Sasquation book.
Fuck your Sasquation book!
Hey,
we're
this
gonna
book is
die
gonna
out
tell
here!
us how to communicate. Guys! That's just what the Squatch wants. He wants us to fight each other. Come on!
Look, guys, water first, Sasquatch second.
Wait, let's
Fuck's that!
Hang on, guys. We got Zanzibar here. He's a human divining rod.
That way. Told you! Fuck out of the way! Go to police group.
Isn't that a sewer pipe?
Oh yeah, look at that. It's a classic.
Let's go look at the trash.
Oh, no, check it out over there, right.
I'll try to speak to him. Poor here.
I want to die. Is he dead?
Angus, get him.
I think we killed him.
AJ, we did it. Shaking off the harrowing encounter, the S.T.D.s returned to give Cyrus his beloved backpack.
Cyrus.
Yes. This should be scan, Squatch.
Found your backpack.
Wait, you found my backpack?
Yeah, we found it.
Where is it?
Right here.
That's not my backpack.
That's your backpack.
Yeah,
That's my,
Found your backpack.
went through a lot to get this.
my backpack is blue or something.
Look, you said you needed a backpack, and we got you a goddamn backpack. All right.
No need to thank us.
You're welcome.
Thanks again.
Okay. All right.
If you ever need help, well, good luck.
Also, could you set an argument for us? Is
Is it Turlington or Turrington?
Torrington. T-L-U-R-I-N-G-T-O-N. Yo guys, can I get a ride? It's not my backpack.
Well, it was a long expedition, but a successful one. We got a tremendous amount of evidence today. We got knocks, some howls, we saw lodges, and we also got some of the only documented photographic evidence.
Oh right,
of
yeah,
Bigfoot
that was
in
a
the
big
wild.
deal. That was
actually
actually exciting
saw the
to get
Bigfoot.
that.
Right. You know, we all did probably contract dysentery at the same time.
We probably should go to the urgent care.
Probably should go to urgent care, but I think in the end it was worth it, and
we got the backpack.
We did get the backpack.
We got the backpack.
So mission accomplished.
Squatch Trackers. Squatch Trackers.
That's definitely in it.
You okay? You okay, Dave?